Hello friends, once again welcome to my channel. Let's have some very important questions from the previous year's question papers. So here we have the first question: which of the arrangements of works in English literature is in the correct chronological sequence? So here we have four different options, and the right option is, friends, option number B, because Canterbury Tales was published first in 1392 by Chaucer. Okay, and then Fairy Queen was published by Spenser in 1590. Then Dr. Faustus in 1592, and Hamlet. Hamlet was in 1609. It was published, not published, but it was performed by the actors in the theater in 1609, and it was written around 1599 and 1601 by William Shakespeare. So this one is the right option, friends. Canterbury Tales first, then Fairy Queen, then Dr. Faustus, and Hamlet. Then in the second question, Iago is a character in Shakespeare's Othello. It is very simple question. Shakespeare's Othello has the character Iago, the villain character. Then who popularized the comedy of humors, friends? So who popularized this particular genre of comedy writing? So it was uh, option Ben Jonson. Option number C is correct, friends. Ben Jonson is the person who popularized this genre of writing comedy of humors. His famous comedies, we can say that every man in his humor and every man out of his humor. So these are his popular comedies, and this genre of comedy writing includes humorous characters in it. Okay, the plot has the humorous characters. So Ben Jonson popularized this comedy of humors genre. Then, of question number 4 is, the words "one may smile and be a villain" occur in the words. We have to find out where these words are coming in which particular work. So these lines are uh, from Hamlet. Yes, Shakespeare's Hamlet. So option number D is right, friends. And these lines are told by or spoken by Hamlet. And Hamlet is referring to Claudius here. One may smile and be a villain. And these words are referred to Claudius in Hamlet. Then who is the author of Shakespearean tragedy? So Shakespearean tragedy is a work by A.C. Bradley. A.C. Bradley, he's a literary scholar remembered for his works on Shakespeare. Okay, his works on Shakespeare, particularly essays like works on Shakespeare, a lecture series he has written. Okay, on Hamlet, Othello, King Lear, and Macbeth, and these are known as Shakespearean tragedy, published in 1904. So Shakespearean tragedy includes lectures on Hamlet, Othello, King Lear, and Macbeth. Then question number 6 is, Bosola is a well-known character in a play by. So here we have to identify the writer. So it is John Webster, friends. John Webster is the writer in whose play the character of Bozola appears. And this character full name is Daniel D. Bozola. Daniel D. Bozola is the full name of this character. Okay, and it appears in Duchess of Malfi. Duchess of Malfi is the play by John Webster in which this character appears. And Bozola is a spy planted by Duke Ferdinand. Duke Ferdinand is the character who plants this spy named as Bozola. Okay, so Duchess of Malfi is the play, and Bozola is the character in it, and the character is a spy in itself, and planted by Duke Ferdinand. Don't forget it. And this play is by John Webster. Then which of the following arrangements in chronologically correct? These arrangements are correct. We have to find out the correct chronological order from these options. So first one is correct. First one is correct. El Penseroso. El Penseroso is the first one which appeared in 1632, and it means the serious man. El Penseroso means serious man. Il Penseroso sometimes pronounced. And then arcades. Arcades is a mask. Arcades is a masque appeared in 1634 in the month of May, and all the works are by John Milton. Okay, John Milton's works are here. So first one, El Penseroso, published in 1632. Then Arcades in 1634 in the month of May, and then Comus in, it is also in 1634, but after Arcades. Then Lycidas is also in 1638, and uh, Penseroso is a poem. Arcades and Comus are, these are two masques written by Milton. And Lycidas is a poem and pastoral elegy dedicated to the memory of Edward King by John Milton. So these are important facts, friends, around these options. Then Anatomy of the World is written by the An Anatomy of the World. The writer is John Donne. Friends, John Donne has written this particular work, and it is the uh, work by John Donne in the form of anniversary. Yes, in the form of anniversary, he has written this, and this is the first anniversary, published in 1630. Sorry, 1611. 1611 is the year in which this particular work was published, An Anatomy of the World, as the first anniversary, and the second anniversary is of the progress of the soul. Okay, so two anniversaries were written by John Donne. Two anniversaries. First one is this in 1611. Okay, I cannot write it properly with my laptop, but I'm trying. Okay, then in 1612, after 1 year, he published another anniversary, that is of the progress of the soul in 1612. So these two anniversaries he has written. Then question number 9 is, which of the following works of Dryden deals with the story of Antony and Cleopatra? Very simple question, very easy question, friends. So All for Love is the right answer, friend. So, All for Love is a heroic drama by John Dryden. Yes, heroic drama by John Dryden, and it was published in 1677 by Dryden, and it is also known as The World Well Lost. Okay, so another title of All for Love is The World Well Lost. It is the another title of All for Love, and it was based on Antony and Cleopatra by Shakespeare. The story is adapted from Shakespeare's play. Then, question number 10 is, Robinson Crusoe was published in. So, option number C is right here, friends. 1719. 1719 was the year in which Daniel Defoe, the writer who published Robinson Crusoe, the first long work of for fiction by Defoe. It is the first long work of by Defoe. Then, uh, 11th question, which of the following works is not by Jonathan Swift? So Jonathan Swift's works are mentioned here, but we have to find out the odd one. Okay, so the last one is not by him. The new A New Voyage Around the World is a correct option here. It is not written by Jonathan Swift. Other three, A, B, and C, these are written by Jonathan Swift. The Battle of the Books is a fiction, a satire published in 1704. Okay, and A Tale of a Tub is also it is a non-fiction prose by Swift, published in 1704 itself. Then Journal to Stella is a journal written by Swift, published in 1766. And the last one, A New Voyage Round the World, it is written by William Dampier, published in 1697. So William Dampier, once again let me tell, William Dampier is the correct name of the writer of this particular work, friends. So don't forget this one. Then question number 12, which of the following plays is not written by William Wycherley? So we have to find out the play which was not written by William Wycherley. And the option number D is correct here, friends. The Double Dealer. Double Dealer is the right option here. It was not written by Wycherley, it was written by Congreve. William Congreve is the right option, the writer of this particular play. And the Love in Wood and Country Wife and Plain Dealer, these three are written by William Wycherley. Then 13, which of the following is a play by Goldsmith? So Goldsmith had written these particular plays. These works are by Goldsmith, but we have to find out a play from these works. All the works are of Goldsmith. Vicar of Wakefield or Citizen of the World, Deserted Village, Good Natured Man. So which one is the play, friends? So last one, option number D, is a play by him. Okay, other three are not plays. The first one, the Vicar of Wakefield, it is a novel, and the Citizen of the World, it is a collection of letters by Goldsmith, and the C, Deserted Village, it is a poem by Goldsmith. So the option number D, The Good Natured Man, is a play by Goldsmith. Then here we have so many things, we have to match them. So which of the following matchings is correct one, that we have to find out. So I can see here, friends, the first one is correct only. Okay, the first one, A. Why? So Richardson's Pamela, as we all know, and Pamela's another title is Virtue Rewarded. Okay, so Virtue Rewarded is another title of Pamela, and Pamela is epistolary novel published in 1740 by Samuel Richardson. Epistolary novel which has episodes and all the things. Okay, narrated by Richardson. And the second one, Fielding's Amelia is a sentimental novel by Henry Fielding. And the last novel by Henry Fielding, actually published in 1751. So Amelia is the sentimental novel, the last novel of Henry Fielding. Then Lawrence Sterne published Tristram Shandy, and its full title is like that: Life and Opinions of Tristram Shandy, published in 1759 by Lawrence Sterne, and it is a novel by him. Then Tobias Smollett published a Roderick Random, and it has the full title like this: The Adventures of Roderick Random, and it is a picaresque novel by Smollett. So don't forget, friends, it is a picaresque novel by Tobias Smollett, published in 1748. So first one, Virtue Rewarded, is Pamela, epistolary novel. Then second one, Amelia, is sentimental novel by Fielding, the last novel by him. And Tristram Shandy is a novel by Sterne, and Roderick Random is the picaresque novel by Tobias Smollett. Then the essay on man is written by Pope in how many epistles? So the option number B is right here, friends. 4 epistles are there in this particular work by Alexander Pope, and it is a philosophical essay by Alexander Pope, published in 1734. Philosophical essay by Pope. Then epistles means letters are having another names. Epistles, 4 epistles are there, 4 letters are there by Pope here in this essay on man. Then who is not a lake poet? We have to find out literary. uh, uh, Here we have 4 options: Francis Jeffrey, Wordsworth, Coleridge, Southey. So who is not the lake poet, friends? So let's find out. It is the first one only, Francis Jeffrey. Francis Jeffrey was a critic, not a poet. Okay, other 3 are poets actually. They were living in district of London, so they were named as lake poets: Wordsworth, Coleridge, and Southey. Then next question: the morning waters at their priest like task of pure ablution round Earth's human shores. These lines have been taken from John Keats' which work? So, friends, Bright Star is the right option here, friends. Bright Star, a poem published in 1838 by John Keats, and it has these lines. Then the next one, the songs that show the contrary states of the human soul are. Option number D is right here, friends. Contrary states are there. So songs of innocence and songs of experience. So these works are by William Blake, as we all know. And I want to tell you some important facts regarding this. Songs of innocence includes around 19 poems. Yes, exact number is 19 poems. And songs of experience include 26 poems. Okay, and the Songs of Innocence was published in 1789, and Songs of Experience was published in 1794. Don't forget this. Okay, Innocence has 19 poems, Experience has 26 poems, and these both are collection of poems by William Blake. Then the word gusto. Gusto is associated with the writer. Which writer is associated with this particular word? So gusto means essay. Okay, gusto means essay, and it is related to William Hazlitt. William Hazlitt is the person uh, who was associated with this word gusto, essay. Then next question is, the Confessions of an English Opium Eater tells the story of the early life of Thomas De Quincey. Yes, it is a kind of autobiographical novel by him. The Confessions of an English Opium Eater, an autobiographical work published in 1821 by Thomas De Quincey. Then it has early life narration by Quincey here in this particular work. Then F.L. Lucas calls blank the half-heaver Matthew Arnold left lying in the quarry. So, friends, here the right option is Arthur Hugh Clow. Arthur Hugh Clow, the English poet, was called by F. Lucas as the half-heaver Matthew Arnold left lying in the quarry. It is a statement given to him. Then, next question is, the scattered-brained Mr. Brooke is a character in the novel in Middlemarch. Friends, Middlemarch by George Eliot has this character, Mr. Brooke, and his character is like scatterbrained person. Okay, so in Middlemarch, we can see his character, and Middlemarch is by George Eliot. Don't forget this. Then match the years of the publication and select the correct answer from the codes given below. So here we have matchings once again. So, and let me tell you first that all the works enlisted here are by Charles Dickens, and we have to identify its publication years. So option number B is right, friends, here, because David Copperfield was published in 1849 50 90 50. Okay, 949 and 50, around that. And Hard Times was published in 1854. Okay, then Great Expectations was published in 1860 61, around that particular year. Then A Tale of Two Cities, London and Paris. Okay, so it was published in 1859 by Charles Dickens. Then, who is not a non-fiction prose writer of the Victorian age? So, here, friends, all the writers here mentioned are from Victorian era, and there is a confusion. I also believe that there must be a confusion between these among these writers, because Carlyle, Newman, and Ruskin, these are Victorian prose writers, non-fiction prose writers. But Arnold also wrote some prose in the form of criticism. Okay, but here the option given, the right option is Matthew Arnold, given in the answer keys by the government. So we cannot oppose here, because in one way it is right, because Matthew Arnold was a poet. Okay, he was a poet, and he wrote prose in the form of criticism. That's why the right option is here, Matthew Arnold, who was not a non-fiction prose writer. Other three are regular, we can say regularly they were writing prose, non-fiction prose in Victorian age. So Matthew Arnold is the right one here. Then last question of this video, which work during the Victorian era completely transformed man's outlook? So friends, here the first one is the right option, The Origin of the Species. Origin of the Species by Charles Darwin, published in 1859. This work during the Victorian era completely transformed man's outlook. So friends, these are the important questions I outlined here. Some more questions are also there. in this particular presentation that I will share with you in the next video. So till then, have a good day, and please revise this question to make it uh, uh, s- to make your understanding better and long lasting. So revision is important, friends. So thank you so much.